Okay, alright. This episode of Sword Art Online. I won't say it was god awful, but there was just so many contrivances. It's hard not to think that sometimes. I fear for the path that this show is taking. Again! Alright. I'm not going to go into great detail because there's not much point. In fact, this episode felt like bullet points. Addressing every issue, getting it over with. Alright. From where it left off, first thing that pissed me off, Kirito was fighting, I don't know his name, Koji-kun? I think it's Koji-kun. Just Koji, whatever. And it looks like he's about to get syringed. Like, okay, so now Shinon has to save him. Great twist. I'm liking this so far. Oh my god, he's in danger. We'll get him to the hospital. Now we're gonna have to find a way to, or wait for him to come back. He's in a coma. I don't know, something interesting. No, he's saved because Koji just happened to sting him right where this heart node is, or one of those things that he had in the hospital when he was playing the game. Oh my god, and the thing is small. And I don't even, what's that thing made out of? Is it made of iron? Is it made of wood? I don't know. It stopped the syringe. And this syringe looks like it should be able to pierce right through anything. What the hell? It's so small. So small. What are the chances, like, I'm gonna, boom, oh no. I hit the very one tiny dot that could stop the syringe from killing you. But whatever. Next thing that pissed me off. The bully girls who are coming to attack Shinon. Again. Oh wow. So original. At first I was getting pissed off because, is that a real gun? Was that a real gun? Who gives their little sister a real gun to just bring around everywhere outside of, in school or outside of the house? It's like, what is wrong with her brother? And it's like, okay, no, it's a BB gun. Still though, it was point blank range and she pulled the trigger on Shinon. She pulled the trigger on Shinon. I'm sure at point blank range, you could have killed her eye. You could have killed her. A BB gun can actually kill someone. So, how am I supposed to find this a good thing to put in the show? It is not. And her friends laughing like, oh my god, look at that. It's like, oh. No, it is a... Again though, I'm happy Shinon overcame that. She was able to get the gun out of her hand. But the fact is, the only reason she was able to do that was because the safety was on. And the bully girl didn't know how to turn off the safety. But the fact remains, she pulled the trigger. In fact, if she knew how to use a gun at all, Shinon would be in the hospital again. It's like... Next thing. Kirito waiting for her outside of her school. Oh god, he's a player, ha ha ha. I was like, oh my gosh, is that your boyfriend? I was like, oh god. Where's Asuna? Where the fuck is her? Like, Kirito, shouldn't you be hanging out with Asuna? You could have died. Don't you want to spend time with your girlfriend or wife or whatever the hell she is at this point? Like, okay, but then why is he waiting for Shinon? To take her to the police officer so she can be debriefed along with Kirito about the events that happened. Yes, because the police force or government actually lets in the victims and reminds them of what was going on. These people were getting killed. They were planning it in this certain way. And you were one of their victims. They were gonna kill you. You don't do that with the victim. You don't. I was like, okay. Calm down. Let's just calm down. And they're explaining the mysteries, like, so there's no point to the mystery because they're gonna just explain how everything happened, how everything worked in this mystery for the season. So what's the point of a mystery? Either way, there's a third Death Gun out there. He's on the run. They're probably going to catch him. Maybe not. Maybe he has more friends because Death Gun leaves a letter. One of the Death Guns leaves a letter saying it's not over. You can't stop it with your power. It's showtime. Whatever. And they even show us like who the third death gun is when he escapes, like, or at least this player character in SAO, and it's a bag over his head. What is with SAO and how they dress? Why is a bag over his head? I don't know. It looks stupid. I'm guessing the guy who played the character is stupid too. I don't know. But then they start talking about how it's not about virtual reality. I mean, as long as you believe it's a reality itself. It's like, what the hell is she talking about? It's like, what is she saying? It's okay that her friend was demented, insane, and believed that the virtual world was a good place to actually live your life, because as long as he believes it's a certain reality for him, it does become reality? No, he's lost it. He's insane. And even the fact that she says, I want to go see Koji-kun. Can you tell me when I can do that? And the government guy says, okay, he was gonna kill you, but I'm sure it'll be fine. What is wrong with all these people? What is wrong with all of them? And then, oh, alright. Kirito taking Shinon to the pub or the tavern or bar or whatever you want to call it. And the first thought that's coming into my head is Kirito thinking, I need you to meet my other bitches. Now that you're going to be part of our harem, yeah, you gotta meet the other bitches under my control. It's like, that's all I can think about, because he's introducing Asuna and Blacksmith Girl to Ashina. And of course, Asuna and Blacksmith Girl have this face of, who's the new girl? It's like, oh, maybe it's for fun or laughs. I don't care. The fact is, Shinon is now part of the harem. Now that the only other guy turns out to be a psychotic little pussy. He's like, Shinon is, I mean, Kirito is apparently the only decent guy in the whole fucking world for the girls to go after. And he's got a motorcycle. God, he's such a douche. Okay. Alright. Okay. And then the whole Shinon getting over the fact that she killed the guy because one of the victims came up to her, you know, or Kirito found one of the survivors of that incident to come and tell Shinon, well, because of you, you saved my life and allowed me to give birth to my 4-year-old daughter right here. And usually I believe that's a good thing to do. I mean, in real life, that can happen. I can actually believe in real life someone accidentally kills someone, but they get, you know, someone helps them through their trauma by introducing them to one of the other victims, saying, thank you, without you, I would be dead. Without you, 5 other people would be dead. You may have killed someone, but you did it in defense of others. You know, you saved other people. And maybe it's an excuse, like, no matter what, you can't kill someone, even if it means saving other lives. But I don't know. I believe as long as you're doing it, well, she didn't really do it to save their lives, but she did save their lives, so it's fine. Okay. But the fact that it took this long, I'm guessing 4 years, for someone to come up and tell Shinon, it's okay, you saved our lives. No, Kirito had to be the one to go out there, do all the work of investigating the crime, and actually finding anyone who was involved in the incident and saying, hey, my friend has been going through a lot of trouble. You know, the one that killed that robber, saved your life? Yeah, you probably don't remember her, do you? Like, apparently not, because for 4 years, you just left her out there, probably thinking she killed a guy, being traumatized. I don't know. It just didn't seem like Kirito had to be the one to go out through all that trouble just to be even more awesome. It's like, hey, you know, I can cure traumas. Yay! It's like, Again, with Shinon overcoming her fear of guns, that part was great, but it wasn't the way she did it, the way it was performed and executed, it was not done well. It just seemed it could have been done better. I mean, why did the girls have to have a BB gun pointed at her and she was literally going to pull the trigger? They didn't need that, but I mean, they could have done something else to show us that she got not over it, but she's able to step up for herself and actually fight back, even in the real world, against someone threatening her with maybe a fake gun, but still, why did it have to be a BB gun? Why did she have to pull the trigger? It doesn't make it any better. It just makes me question the sanity of the Japanese people. I shouldn't have to question the sanity of the Japanese people. The government telling her all this all this stuff. She doesn't need to know. She's a victim. The government is usually not supposed to tell the victim all the all the details about the criminal and their organization and the fact that they were targets. You don't tell a victim that. They're just possibly getting off a traumatic event. You don't make it worse. And again, the whole idea of people, coming in and telling Shinon she did good. She saved lives for what she did. That's great. I would have loved that. That's, again, fantastic. But why did Kirito have to be the one to go out and find them? Why did Kirito have to be the one to think, hey, I have a great idea. Let's bring some of the other people who were at the post office, all, I assume, maybe like 4 or 5 people, bring one of them and have them tell Shinon that by killing that guy, she did good because she saved other people's lives. Why did Kirito have to be the one to do it? I don't understand. In fact, why not her mom? Why not bring her mom in? Like, her mom's a bitch who hates Shinon too. I don't know. Again, it's all confusing. It just seems contrived. I don't know. And it's mostly the story elements. I mean, nothing wrong with the animation. Nothing wrong with the directing, soundtrack. Soundtrack was beautiful. And just to give you an example of how bad this was, despite the small good parts I liked about the episode, there were so many bad parts that made me angry that I started nitpicking. So when Shinon started crying on the little girl's drawing, all I can say is, Shinon, you're being a bitch. You're ruining the little girl's drawing with your tears. Stop crying. It's like, it's crayon. It's gonna just wash right off. Like, she did all that work for you. You're ruining it. But whatever. I wasn't nitpicking. But yeah, there were just way too many contrivances. I don't know. Alright, I need to calm down. Again, like I said, when it was Shinon overcoming her trauma, the people stepping up to reassure that what she did wasn't all bad, she saved lives, great. Again, when it comes to Shinon, fantastic. But the fact that Kirito was all over this episode, just, again, he's Jesus. It just made it worse. Again, I like the parts with Shinon. She was okay. Her arc is pretty much done. So I really don't know what more they can do with her. Like I said, she's part of the harem now. So, because there's no other guy she can have an attraction to except for Kirito. He's the only guy in this whole goddamn series now. It's like, oh, what about the black guy and Kirito's friend from the first episode of SAO? He's been there too. It's like, oh, please. They barely do anything. They're not important. But yeah. I need to calm down. I need to watch something to calm me down or just play a video game. I don't know. I'm done. I guess I'll wait for the next episode and interested to see what new adventures wait. God, I don't know who. Maybe Kirito or maybe Shinon has more of a story. God, I hope it's Shinon who has a continued story. So, reluctantly, I have to wait till the next episode. So until then, I'm Tony Dragon. Bye-bye.